Dr. Stone, Volume 3, Chapter 17, A Scary Face. Turn time around. Or better known as a bad face. Okay. My name is Kohaku. A chance encounter? Okay. It seems I've somehow completely fallen for you. Like, confused? It seems you've gone and said something incredibly troublesome. Like, suddenly fall in love? In this kind of emergency situations? Like, huh? That's not what I meant in the slightest. Okay. I was only saying that because I find you interesting as a human. I want us to work together. Ah, if that's the case, I'm glad. A brain in love is the most illogical variety of trouble. It's nighttime. Let's go to sleep and build a fire. Just 2 knives. What the heck? Is sleeping with knives in your hands a new human thing, or just you? It's because you brought up romance. Okay. Just because I'm interested in your actions doesn't mean that I trust you. I've been living my life fending for myself with my own abilities. Don't read too much into it. Like, if a lioness like you attacked me, I wouldn't stand a chance. So even if it's 0.1 second more, go to sleep already. My physical abilities suck. Lioness. That hurts, even someone like me. Even though your actions might be those of a gentleman, you have a very sharp tongue on an unprecedented level. It'll cause you trouble one day. Oh, daytime already. It's like, dang you. So, are you fine with that long-haired guy? Let's work together. I also have no intention of shamelessly backing down. Like a pot? Yeah, that's why I'm gonna make a kingdom of science. Science? You mean that sorcery? Anyway, first, I need manpower. Okay. In that case, you should come with me. I'm headed back after I fetch some hot water. Hot water? Nope. I carry it back home and use it for a hot spring bath. For recovery purposes. Like sloshing out. No matter how you look at it, aren't you already 1 billion% an epitome of health? How does a vigorous lioness like you have any need to recover? I'm not a lioness. It's not even for me. It's my older sister. Jeez, truthfully, my sister is really annoying and a huge bother. Recently, her condition hasn't been especially well. Aside from using this excessively sturdy body, there's nothing I can do for her. Huh? You're carrying under 50 liters. That's not nearly enough to fill a bath. Making countless trips while carrying something so darn heavy, day after day. Why does she have heels? Huh. This is just my daily training. The water is perfect weight. Because of this, I've gotten better and better. I should even thank my troublesome sister a little bit. It's like, oh, she's tumbled over. Oh, caught her. Your own injuries haven't healed yet. It'd be a real problem for me if you were to drop dead from overdoing it. Hand over. Thank you. Oh, he's not able to hold it. You're the one who shouldn't overdo it. Everything in this stone world, aside from me, must be gorillas. Kohaku, Tsukasa, and Taiju too. Gorilla, come back to lioness. Even that's better. Huh? That's not the point. Like, they're like just tobogganing down. Making something so convenient on the spot. It wasn't on the spot. Don't we already have the perfect materials from yesterday's pulleys? A civilization gives rise to more civilizations, using innovations practically in the basis of science. Welcome to my village. Oh. How many people live here? I forgot the number of old people and children, but aside from them, there's just about 40. Got people. Kohaku, Genbu, Ajani, Carb, Ruri, Magma, Argo, Berry, Kokuyu, Mantle, Tetsuken, Natori, Jasper, Shirigani, Kenro, Arumi, Turquoise, no name, Genro, Kaseki, translator note. Most of these names have mineral references. Kaku equals amber. Johnny equals steel. Carbo equals carbon. Ruri lapis lazuli. Argo argon. Berry barrel or barrel. Kokuyu obsidian. Tasuken iron dog. Notori natrium. Shirogani, white gold, Kinro, gold wolf, Arumi, aluminum, Jinro, silver wolf, Kaseki equals fossil. Oh, because he's old. Taiyan, Sukia, Sho, Alabaster, Suzu, Unmo, Sango, Daya, Sagan, Chrome, that's what they're going to look for. Azura, Ruby, N, Shovel, Kunjaku, Sapphire, and Garnet. Okay. Ganon, Namuri, Chalk, Garnet. There's another Titanium, Joe Reef, Suzu, Bell, Tin, Unmo, Mica, Sango, Coral, Daya, Diamond, Sagan, Sandstone, Azura, Azurite, N equals Salt, Kujaku equals Malachite, Ganon equals Rock Salt, Nomura equals Lead. Back bridge. Kaku and the rest of these people don't know anything about previous modern civilization. Huh? In other words, this is a settlement of revived people's descendants. Probably within the settlement, there was a first generation. For example, 100 years ago, a number of men and women may have been freed from stone all at once. How? Was there a man of science like myself among the first generation who made a revival formula? If that's the case, they didn't pass down the formula or the knowledge of science to this generation. Where do they come from, these people? Oh, got two people with spears. Boom, come to strike. It's like doing some flippies. Huh? Cease this violence. Genro? He's the benefactor who saved me. No way. That's no good, Kohaku-chan. That's really no good. Outsiders are forbidden. That's the rule, right? You'll make the chief angry. This is the first time in my life seeing one. They're real. The outside humans. So there's more. I'll put it simply. Rules are rules. There's no one outside the village. Therefore, outsiders are criminals who were expelled or who were exiled in the past. There's no way we let them in. Whether he's your benefactor or anyone else, we can't consider individual circumstances. Oh, well then, there's no stopping it. Will you fight me right here, right now? Oh no, isn't this 2 against 1? You two will be at an advantage. It's like, why are they shaking? Coo. Water? Okay. Isn't this an explosive situation? Don't you go making a scary face. It's like just sinister. Like rubbing soap? Sorcery. Oop, making bubbles and like they're just surrounded by bubbles. Hi, popping them. Pop. Ooh. What are these strange flying orbs? Huh? So this is a level. It's like poop poop poop. It's like they're like amazed. Coo. Well then, I'll take them all. With science, I'll get the manpower of all 40 of them and make them my allies. And he's like in a mech. This has me fired up. The one who shouldn't make a scary face is you most of all. Well then, in that case, first, you get that Chrome guy. Who's that? Foo. He's a useful guy, and more than that, he's the most lax. Now then, strategy. Okay. Chapter 18, Sorcery Duel. Okay. Like blowing bubbles. Acquire the villagers. Pop, pop, pop. We can't do a thing to these jewels. Wait, what? Even when you try to stab them, they just multiply. There's no choice. I'll have to use my secret technique. Hey, we got sorcery here. Chrome. Secret technique. Leave it to someone else. Oh, so you're just gonna run away? Oh, don't be alarmed, Genro. I'm already prepared. I've been watching them from the shore. That's why I came rushing over. Comes in. Oh, I'm the genius sorcerer. Yo, I'm Chrome, and I'm about to blow your mind. Like, sure, buddy. I'm Senki the scientist. Looks like the rumors were right. Saves us the effort of looking for you. Like, don't be frightened by these cheap parlor trips. Like Genro, got that? Huh? These things, ha! It's like popping them. You can make these all. Wait, you can make these all you want with charcoal lye, huh? Nope. I wasn't frightened. I was just confused by seeing something out of the range of my knowledge. I was just straight up frightened. Oh, he's like telling the truth. What did you come here for? It's like, I don't plan to rely on the likes of you and your suspicious sorcery chrome. That doesn't concern me. Do whatever you want. Okay? But this is the one thing I won't back down from. I'll never lose when it comes to sorcery. Like, pulls off his cloak. Don't you dare interfere. You're gonna have a battle. A sorcery battle. It's like, whoa. I hope this doesn't end up wrecking the village or anything. If so, the chief is seriously gonna chew me out. It's like, thank you versus Chrome. They're like fire blasting. They're going out of nowhere. It'd be dangerous if we fought here. The other villagers might get caught up in our battle. Let's go somewhere else. It's like a tower. Okay, hang on. Right here, just a moment. Huh? Slam. Huh? Is it me, or did he just go get something from inside? So this is what he intended by going somewhere else. I guess he needs some tools for his sorcery. Great fire. Feast your eyes on my awesome sorcery. Like, Rainbow Bridge. I can control my flames freely at will. Boom. Huh? His flames. They suddenly turn yellow. How? Huh? Boom again. They change again. Blue, green, purple. Incredible. So this is sorcery. Senku's like, Rainbow Bridge my butt. These are just regular old flame color reactions. Salt, copper, sulfur. You just toss them in one after the next. As for copper, you could have used copper sulfate or something. Not like you understand what that is. The blue crystals you probably swiped from some cave somewhere. Like, oh shoot! Mind blown. Sengu's like, calm out. Shoot, shoot, shoot. What the heck is with this guy? He even knows about the blue crystals. Does he have some kind of technique to read people's minds? Shoot. I had no idea something like that even existed. Nature's truly amazing. Shoot. It's like, eek. I'm so scared. I'm gonna run away. Or, ha ha ha. He's like laughing. Please accept me as your unworthy disciple. Why is he naked with his clothes on the side? And here I thought it'd be one or the other. Shoot. If he'd have asked me to be my disciple, that would have been trouble too. I was already worrying about what I was gonna do. Shoot. With that, you couldn't possibly think that cheap trick like this was all there was with my sorcery, or was to my sorcery. We didn't say anything. Like, wait right there. I'm gonna blow your mind this time. I'm gonna bring something real insane. Something you can even attack with. It's gonna seriously blow your freaking minds. It brings out ball, an orb, like doing something with it. Ha ha ha! He's like points at. Ah, that hurts. What was that attack? Static? What? And like Catch it? A sulfur ball. Wait, what? This is sulfur you threw into the fire earlier. You threw the sulfur bits into an earthenware pot and put it over fire. Then, after it cooled down and hardened, you broke just a clay pot surrounding it to create this. Okay? They shape it. That's a great method. You're getting me excited after all, Chrome. A sulfur orb, static electricity generator. It was originally invented in the 17th century. Coo. But you were rubbing it with your hands. If you use this flag, you generate 10 billion times more power. What? Doing it? This is a flag of science. Boom. Static electricity. He's like, ah, shoot. It's like, getting him. Thank you's hair has gone totally spiky. It was spiky to begin with. Like, gets them too. You guys having some children's science lab experiments now? Well, they're permanent after all. They like just confused about this. Chrome, you're in this primitive village. Do you think of all this by yourself? The useful looking materials and scientific minerals and materials in that storehouse there. Do you collect them all on your own? That's right. And so what if I did? Give that back. It's like crumbled. As a kid, I was always collecting everything around me. And then taking the things I collected and smashing them together, mixing them up, burning them. And if any crazy stuff happened, then that was sorcery. What else could it be? He's smirking. Goo. Feast your eyes on this, Tsukasa. You may try to kill me or anyone else in your efforts to reset science, but from we smooth-skinned monkeys, another crazy idiot who wants to experiment with anything and everything, will always rise again. Scientific civilization will always rise again. Looking at him. Let me tell you something, Chrome. At this rate, you're one of the people 10 billion% sure to be killed by Tsukasa. Your only choice is join my kingdom of science. He's like, is confused. Coo. And you'll surely want to give this science storehouse to the kingdom. Like heck I will, numbnuts. Get your butt down. Shoot, this is so lame. But there's no way I can back down from this, even if it kills me. Fine, then I challenge you to one final duel. Face me one-on-one. You lose, you'll kneel before me and apologize, and then never again set foot in this village. And if you win, then I'll give you everything, both myself and the storehouse, like a duel. I'm gonna show you some serious mind-blowing sorcery. I've never once in my entire life lost to anyone at this. Now fight me with arithmetic. It's like, or math? I did get the feeling you won't even be a match for Senku. Complete victory. Science Storehouse and Chrome have been acquired. Chapter 19. 2 million-year hiding place. Senku versus the 40 begins. Oh, he's gonna go through all of them. The first step. Acquired a huge cache of materials. Or minerals. Sorry. Now this is getting me excited. Ooh, he's looking in. Coo. Just look at all these different specimens. This must have taken years, Chrome. Oh. Now you see just how awesome I am, Senku. Although in our sorcery match, I may have gotten crushed. I may not have been in my best form. I won't be beat with when it comes to my collection. Aren't these all just ordinary rocks? Just like puzzled. Malachite, Chalcanthia, Corundum. Oh yeah, this one is crazy tough. Like suddenly, I can hardly tell the two of them apart. Are rocks really worth getting that worked up over? It's like, oh ho, and here it is, Galenia. We got some lead. It's like, when you smash that one open, super crazy sparks come out. I seriously just cannot understand what these boys find so interesting about collecting things. I used to collect bugs a long time ago, but now I get so grossed out by them, I can't even touch them. You've even got Philosopher's Stones. Huh? I'll leave this fun festival of praising spoils of war to you. I gotta get this hot water to my sister. Little kid's what? Cinnabar, otherwise known as the Philosopher's Stone, even popped up in Dragon Quest. Dragon Warrior for its early games. Oh. When you apply heat to it, it becomes liquid metal or mercury. There he goes with some mysterious sorcery. Or like, on guard. As long as it's outside the village, we can do whatever we want. But if you take even one step across this bridge, I will cut you down. Rules are rules. And in that mercury, we melt down gold dust like this. With some spear. Don't inhale that smoke. It'll kill you. Oh. The glistening golden spear is finished. Ooh. Whoa. Holy shoot. And just what use does the sorcery have? Coo. It's not useful for stuff. But you're Kinro. That means golden wolf, right? Oh. So a golden spear fits you perfectly, don't you think? I was afraid that's what you had in mind. With this pointless waste of time. And what? Do you think you could buy my favor over with this? Darn. It's like, Kinro's a waste of time. He's about as flexible as a mountain. And all he ever says is rules are rules. Like, huh? Kinro. He's like, okay. Well, I guess you don't need to go out of your way to take it off. Oh. Coo. That's one more down. You can't make a silver spear, can you? It's like, oh. If you played Monster Hunter, oh. You'd be one of those guys that just hoards materials like crazy. Monster Hunter? Like, we got plants and herbs too. Alderfly, daylily, kinkerroot. Hang on. These are all traditional Chinese medicinal herbs. These are medicines? Oh, yeah. Although I was never quite sure if they would work or not. I was the only one crazy enough to test them out, so I had to try them on myself. If I can somehow heal Ruri's illness, I'll collect anything I have to. That's the reason why I became a sorcerer. Oh, so he's trying to heal her. She is. So she's like in a shack all by herself. Thank you so much, Kohaku, for always fetching hot water just for the sake of my illness. Just this one barrel today. Did something happen? She got crushed. I wasn't paying attention. I just kind of fell asleep along the way. Just kind of fell asleep. Come on, Kohaku. When are you gonna start taking things seriously? I'm just looking down. Jasper, Turquoise, would you please give me a moment? I'd like to speak with Kohaku alone. We cannot, Lady Ruri. We can never leave the priestess on her own. Wait. Kohaku is my little sister. Oh, she's a priestess. Please. She's like bowing down. They can go across the bridge. Comes down. You idiot! Kohaku! Like, your knot has changed. Which means you must have gotten into an accident. Bad enough that your hair came undone, right? Cough. Hack. Cough. Ruri! Like, please, don't push yourself so hard anymore. Especially for me, who doesn't have much time left anyway. How is she weak? Or what condition is she in? Thank you. Isn't there any sorcery, or I mean science, that can save Ruri? I won't know until I see her. There's a kind of cure-all that exists, but we don't have everything we need to make it. Isn't it? Chrome. For now, I should tell you everything. All about what the world was like 3,700 years ago, before it got destroyed. Like, just explain everything. Like, amazed. The people walking on the moons, flying, robots, prosthetics. And he's crying. Crying about. Like, why are you suddenly sobbing? That's so totally out of character for you. Your emotions busted. Huh? I'm not crying. No, I am. I'm bawling my eyes out. Who's the person that was behind that petrification? If I find him, I'll murder him. Wait. Doesn't it just eat you up inside? Well, my human ancestors spent millions of years slowly building up that insane, absolutely crazy scientific civilization. In an instant, it was all completely wiped out. How could it not just tear me up inside? Oh, coo. It wasn't completely wiped out, moron. In fact, it's still well and intact. Where? Humanity won't lose that easily. Right now, the humanity of 2 million years ago, every last bit of it, boom, he's pointing at his head, is in me, right here. And in you, too. Am I right? Yeah, you're totally right. I've decided. I'm gonna build up a country of science together with you. And I'm gonna make a crazy effective medicine and stamp out Ruri's illness. Chapter 19. Wait. Huh? Oh, chapter 20. Stone Road. Towards the future. Was lining up behind him. Human outside the village. Dear me, a long time ago, criminals were exiled from the village. So that's the only thing he could be, right? Not really. But like, it was a young guy. It's like, he's someone dangerous. I'll crush him, and then Rory will surely fall for me. Like, boo. It must mean that one of those stone statues came back to life, huh? No way. It's like, the program here is whether or not that guy is strong, or the problem here is. That's all there is to it. Hey, who cares if he's strong? A hottie, a hottie. It's like, okay. Even if it seems impossible, that stranger was brought here by Kohaku, correct? We still don't know for sure. That's right, Chief. It was Kohaku. Jasper, you heard it too. Kinro confessed so early, or so quickly. Quit trying to cover her up. Quit trying to cover for her. Stupid girl. I'd disown her. Like smashing. She's always disrespected the rules. What? Cop. Oh, she's falling over pant. Tell me, Senku. Tell me how to make the cure-all medicine. I'll totally defeat Ruri's illness. If it's to cure my sister, I'll cooperate however I can. Boom. It started. I can make now. Long live science. I want to join the kingdom of science too. I saw that. That guy totally did some calculation in his head before deciding to help Ruri. Is he a gentleman or an a-hole? He's a really complex guy. Well, basically, it comes down to being logical, but like, in order to create the kingdom of science, we need, like, drawn up antibiotics. They eradicate the bacteria that plague the human body, the cure-all of science. Since its discovery in the early 20th century, it has saved the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. We can't do a blood test or discover the name of the disease. However, making her take some is worth a shot. Alright, in that case, let's make it right now. What do we need? It's like, we lack every ingredient, so listen the heck up. Somehow, the act first. mentality you guys have reminds me of a certain blockhead. It's like, huh? There are two ways to make this cure-all. We can make penicillin from organic matter, or we can make a sulfur drug from rocks. Organic matter? Stone? How can you make medicine out of that? The most famous example is making penicillin out of blue mold. Because penicillin is so incredibly useful, sulfur drugs were lost in the shadow of history. However, in this stone world, the bio route of penicillin is like, somehow, by chance, we found a super blue mold with a billion times the normal power. Wow! It would be like expecting to win the lottery. On the other hand, we have the sulfur drug route in the stone world. Even though we need an insane amount of patience and effort, with 1,000,000,000% certainty, we'll arrive at our cure-all. That's so. The answer is already clear. So, you can get it now. Do you, Chrome? Do you get it now? Do you, Chrome? No. We're not gods or natural geniuses. Step by step, we made it this far by struggling on our own. We'll take the stone route. This leads towards a cure-all. It's a roadmap of science. Start iron, strong magnets, electricity, copper, phosphorus, alcohol, vinegar, carbonate, acetic, right? Salt, sodium hydroxide, sulfuric acid, sodium hydrogen sulfate, coal, aniline, nitrochloric acid, chlorosulfuric acid. Okay. Sodium bicarbonate. It's dog pain, okay. The cure-all sulfur drug. Goal. Like, whoa. Seriously? Awesome. It's a time warp through 2,000,000 years of scientific history. We can't take the scenic route. Oh then, I guess we got to start with that iron thing. What is it anyway? Teach me everything about it. That's not exactly easy either. This will be Senkyu Sensei's sorcery science class. Even if I listen, I don't think I'll understand. Murmuring. Totally awesome. The earth is spinning. Amazing. It's like, yep, that's right. Isn't this enough? This is something called gravity. Like, that's so weird. Then why am I not thrown off of this branch right now? Because it's slowly doing it. And okay, what? Because yeah, round sphere and whatever. I've always thought it was strange how that star never moves. The North Star, right? That bright one? Like, it's 1,000,000,000% likely to be in the true north. So it's hecka useful. You better remember it. Is that how it is? True north seems slightly off. If you ask me. Takes out basin of water. Eyesight 11.0. Moving down. That's not possible. The margin of error is, it's like, did the Earth's axis tilt? Yeah. Little by little, over the course of 3,700 years, the Earth shifted entirely. The Milky Way. In this, the year 5,739, the North Star has moved. No wonder my navigation was so off. On the way to Hakyon, the science is astonished to hear this. Sciencer? Overlooking something like this is because of my preconceived notions, isn't it? These two are a heck of a lot more observant than me, huh? What a useless guy I am. Huh? Huh, looking at you, thank you? I don't see someone useless. 3,700 years. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm not trying to beat myself up over it. After calming down, I can see that. It's the scale of things. It's just that I'm not entirely in sync with it yet. 3,700 years. It may be late, but what an incredible time to be in. That's some statues on the bottom. Huh? Just now. How do you know that original North Star was shifted? Oh, it's like, seems even our Senku doesn't recognize this stone. I happened across it on a barren mountain. It's a super amazing stone. Oh, it's a compass. If you suspend it or float it, somehow it always manages to point perfectly north. Isn't it amazing? It's a magnet. Then you didn't know what it is. Darn it! It's called a magnet. Q. Aren't you a busy boy, Chrome? With just a magnet. They go to river. What you doing? Whoa! So much is stuck to it. The strange black sand is acquired iron sand. Oh, they're gonna make iron. At last, the first step on the Kingdom of Science roadmap. The curtain lifts on the Iron Age. Like holding it. Isn't it thrilling? On to the next stage. Chapter 21. The Dawn of Iron. May the light of science be reborn. The Dawn of Iron. Boom. Alas, the Kingdom of Science approaches. They're going down the water slide. Or the river. The beginning of the Iron Age. You flying? Getting so much. This lioness is amazing. Are all the people in your village like that? There are a few gorillas with superhuman strength, but Kohaku is the only nimble gorilla. I already said I'm not a gorilla. Just growing her face. Speaking of which, why am I the one gathering most of the iron sand? You lot should also work more nimbly. Sorry, it's like they're doing it. Boom. What the heck? A melon. Oh, what? Whoa. Comes out. Oh, if it's in Sukiya. What you doing here? Do you follow us? Suka is her name. It's a nickname, probably. Because she wears a melon rind as a hat. Okay? Like snatches it. Ah, hey, Sukiya, you little brat. Don't just hold my magnet however you like. Huh? Iron Sand. Sukiya wants to help out, too. Turtle and fish. Falling flat. Because I'm always wearing this. I've never been of any use to anyone. Even when I grow up, I'm sure it will still be that way. It's like, because of that, if there's someone who's in need, Suke will, enough with the chit chat, huh? In truth, I'm grateful. Okay? The Kingdom of Science sends no one away. We need all the help we can get, no matter how small. It seems that Pipsqueak is 1 billion times better suited to gather in the sand. Coo. I'm counting you, Suka. Oh. This first time, Suka has met someone who didn't ask why Suka wears this. Surely he knows that she doesn't want to show her face. And that's why he treated her so nicely. That's just because you don't know how Senkuo. You don't know Senkuo. Don't glorify him. Even though he looked like he was going to war, he basically said he doesn't really care. Suka will get a ton of black sand. Like, are you Momotaro? Don't drown. Momotaro is a folktale involving a large peach that floats down the river. How would you know that? Like, huh? You didn't know about Dragon Quest or Monster Hunter. Oh. They have those in Dragon Quest. Monster Hunter? It's like, but you know the story of Momotaro. Wait, who did you hear it from? It's like, oh, you know Momotaro too, thank you? Miss Ruri tells us a ton of stories. Wait, what? Wait, the priestess knows these stories? Now that I think about it, how do you know about gorillas too? Do they live in the wild here? I've never seen one in real life. It's like, yeah, but doesn't one appear in Momotaro? No, it doesn't. Huh? Wasn't one of the friends he got with mallet cakes? Bear, lion, gorilla, crocodile? Wait, what? What's with that overly wild Momotaro? What? Huh? Spirit to West. This story was told with strong and dangerous wild animals. I've heard an insane amount of stories from Ruri too. Super difficult words as well. Ruri can remember like it was nothing. Uh, coo. This Ruri lady really piques my interest. All the more important then that we make the cure-all and save her. Huh? Why are you interested in Ruri? What do you mean by that, thank you? Huh? Thank you. Professor, thank you. Chrome, Ruri, oh. Oh. So that's how it is. Oh, he likes Ruri, okay. Chrome is so immature when it comes to this. That's subconscious too. It's pretty adorable. Hey, what are you talking about? Darn it, who's immature? It's like, oh, showing the spear. That golden lance is so nice. Like, oh, he's like jealous. Did I tell you not to take a single step into the village? I only want to ask Rory a couple questions. Rules are rules. She gonna come out? Well, anyway, once we complete the scientific cure-all, nothing will get in our way. We're already well on our way to making it. The dawn of the kingdom of science. This iron stuff. A big thing of it. That black sand we gathered at the river will turn into iron? Yeah, they like superheat it. Right after mixing 4 parts iron sand with 1 part charcoal, you just heat it up. Okay. Wow, that's so simple. Coo. Don't be so naive. This is different from baking earthenware. When you burn wood, the flame's temperature is 700 degrees at best. However, in order to turn iron sand into iron, the necessary temperature for manufacturing is 1500 degrees. Not 15,000. It's like, then it's not nearly enough, is it? What should we do? Blow like crazy. Like, we'll have to provide oxygen consistently by pumping air non-stop. So they're making bellows. We'll get the flame's power level from 700 to 1500 by using twin hits on it. What? This is a Dragon Quest reference, I believe. Okay. Oh yeah, they're making bellows. It pumps air with something so useful. I feel like I can do it on my own. Save the nonsense for later. Even with a lot of people, it won't be enough. Boom! It's like they're just going crazy. Huh? Darn it! My arm's gonna fall off. If you slack off, the temperature will fall. How many more minutes do we have to keep this up? That's right, at least a few dozen hours. Iron making is horrible. Oh shoot! How the old people do it? Don't push yourself, Shuka. Go rest. Boom, it's down. And then only I was useless after all. It looks like you're up to something pretty big. Should I go help? No, Genro. You must not abandon your post. Rules are rules. But why? They already made that gold lance for you. Oh, is that it? So you thought I would be moved by their kindness, like Suka was. Is that right? You're really the worst, Kenro. Well then, let's trade lances. No, he's like, so he's greedy. Right now, mine is in silver, and I can stand the gold. No. It's like, they're all like tired out. Smashing the pots. Wait, what? Manpower's top priority. We have to increase the population of the Kingdom of Science. Oh. Lance. Silver. Wait, what? Coo. Grimroar is almost in our grasp. Like, he's getting jealous. We can do it with our... Wait, we can do it with our pattern. Persuade them with scientific bait. Now everyone in the village will be happy with the shiny lance. We have to gather info. What does everyone want right now? That's Suka especially. The Suka can turn into an ordinary Suka. Suka can go do things stealthily. Oop. Oh, whoa. Wait. Plan herself? Cuckoo. Isn't that perfect? Alright, in order to gather manpower for iron making, Detective Suka is on the move. Okay. Chapter 22. Survival Gourmet. He has like meat. This is a primitive food. Wait, what? They're gonna make like Senku versus Chrome round 2. Okay. Can make super delicious food. We can make iron. If we can just get more companions. Civilization is evolving. We'll get more manpower, using science as bait. Bait is a little condescending. Yeah, science, pulling it. Okay. Let's gather some information and see if there's any people that we can easily recruit. Got that? It's in your hands. Ace Detective Suka. They know Ace Detective. They got Sherlock Holmes at it. Suka. Boop boop. She like twirl around. Boop. Huh? Like spinning? What? They tumble in. Okay. So then what ended up happening with those outsiders that Kohaku brought to the village? It's like right there in plain sight by the other food. Chrome brought them to stay in his warehouse. They don't tend to intrude into the village. Then she probably doesn't want to push the situation. I agree with that as well. But if they try to do anything bad, girls are like hearts, fish. So these guys want fish. Drawing up stuff, like fixing the thing. She's like, get more iron. Suga comes back. It's nighttime. I snuck around and asked a bunch of people if there was anything anyone wanted. First, the three sparkling sisters, Garnet, Sapphire, and Ruby. Oh, the prettiest girls in the village. It's like, what these three want most is a hope is something that science can make in this era. Boyfriends. Oh, what are boyfriends? Of course, they had to be something absolutely impossible for science. Like a strong man, a hottie, someone who would dote on me. Okay. They're scantily honest, all the way down to their greed, aren't they? Oh, huh. From the way I look at it, you're kind of a lady here, Senku. I don't think you're the kind of hottie that Sapphire was talking about, though. Who they want? None. Aw, man. This is why they say women just run their mouths, saying whatever comes to mind all the time. That's exactly why I hate women. He's like chowing up fish. You're such a little kid, Chrome. Ruri and I are women too. Do you hate us? You're no women, Kohaku. You're a gorilla. It's like, what? Please forgive me. It's like, why do they take off their clothes when they apologize? The someone who will dote on me, girl, will be our shot. What does she want? Food, like fish or something. Ah, speaking of food, the biggest foodie in our village, Ganon, said he's so sick of eating grilled fish day after day that he could die. He's been looking for a new food. We got this dude. Good. Job well done, Ace Tikutsuka. Our target is loud and clear now. The science bait that we'll use to get ourselves companions. You're not thinking of making food, are you? Has nothing to do with science. It does. Has everything to do with it. Food equals science. Just what do you think makes up umami in that fish you eat every day? It's glutamic and isonic acid. Like playing with a dog. Boop 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 with a fishtail. Suka, what's that you got there? For this? This is Suka's friend. Chalk, the dog's favorite toy. It's a green dogtail. You mean a green foxtail? Huh? Boop boop boop. Going down. With foxtails, we might just be able to make it. This is something all the humans of our old world loved. It was that world's greatest delicacy. Bread? We're gonna make it from zero. A primitive survival gourmet. Now this is getting me excited. They're just chopping all the wheat. Bow wow, bow wow wow. It's going over. Boo boo boo. They're like beating the crops. Can't possibly think of eating these foxtails, are you? I think I'll pass. They're not edible like this. So we need to beat and thrash them. Foxtails are 10 billion% a marvelous grain. They're the great ancestors of foxtail millet. Mickey Mill? Mm-hmm. It looks totally filthy. Like squiggly lines. There are little hairs all over it. In water? Plan, theorize, hypothesize. And trial and error. Over and over again. Air, waste, substance. It's like, you know, all the bad stuff. Takes out, strains it. Food. Truly science. Oh, and they crushing it. Not wheat flour, but green foxtail flour. Has been completed. Dropping eggs. Crack the egg of a wild bird into that flour. Some ash lye. And some potassium carbonate. And knead it all together. A nameless Mongolian around the 4th century also discovered this by coincidence. This is science's food. This is science's food. Science. Just like you, Chrome. He was an insane fool who was ready to try anything and everything. That 4th century mongrel. Boom. Are they making bread? Like putting chicken, herbs, fish, making stew? This Roma, we the people of 3,700 years ago, ate this mind-blowingly delicious food of science. We called it ramen. Oh, we made ramen, okay. Cool. Well, it's a primitive ramen though. So it's sure to be 10 billion times worse than any high-class gourmet ramen. Was it really made with these foxtails? Yeah, that's how you made dough. The poison testing in me. Not being able to hold oneself back from diving headfirst into new things is the very essence of a sorcerer. Like slipping up. So freaking good! Just amazing. Like, whoa. It's like, ramen is insane. I've never eaten anything like this before. Wow, you can just slurp it up. Like, I can't even believe that a food like this exists in this world. I guess I should taste it too. My first decent meal in over 3,700 years. Though I don't know whether it's actually decent or not. Nope, it's not decent at all. Oh, it's good for them. Well, it was made from foxtails after all. Why is it so dry and bland? And its aftertaste so bitter and pungent. Should I just think of it as medicinal cooking and eat it? Though to these guys, should be the food of gods. This will work. This foxtail ramen. Boom. Going in. Like making cart. Spice was enough to fight wars over. That's how much food is the foundation of civilization. Feast upon the science gourmet. We shall take control of this village with ramen. We were doing something really kind, we were doing something really kind, like making delicious food for everyone to eat. But for some reason, everything you say comes out sounding evil. Like, what is this? I smell something incredibly delicious. Like, get him out. Oh, we got a side story. Dr. Stone style. So, Rome versus Senku, arithmetic battle. The truth of the arithmetic battle that followed Chrome's sorcery battle with Senku will be revealed now. Okay. I'm going to show you some real insane techniques now. Fine with arithmetic. 8 times 8. 64. Boom. It's like, oh! Darn you, Senku. You knew this too? And wait, why do you know it too, Kohaku? Well, when I'm looking at schools of fishies, for a fish, it's the easiest way to tell how many there are. Perception 11.0. 8 times 8. Well then, how about this? And like the 83 times 87. How am I supposed to figure that out? 7,221. He's like, boom. Oh. Come on, Chrome. You were trying to show off this totally useless speed calculation method, right? Same. Add up to 10. We're gonna learn math. Multiply the ones places together. Add 1 to the product of the tens place. Answer. Okay. What? This is a technique you can only use in a very specific situation. When the ones place adds up to 10, and the tens place are the same number. You can even do this half asleep. And so long. What's the point? What use does that arithmetic have in a fight? Analyzing battle power. We could do that, or you could do that. It could be useful when it could be useful when we split off into teams as well. For example, not to brag, but assuming my battle power is 1,000, Kenro would be 500, Jinro would be 100, Chrome would be 5. You're seriously underestimating me way too much. Senku would be 3. Well, if you're not counting science, that's about right. Your point is valid, but your numbers are way off. That's true. I apologize, but first, how about you all team up right now and let's find out. That's impossible to win. Like, that's a great idea. We 4 men could team up and surround her. This is Kohaku we're up against, so I'd hardly consider it unfair. I told you. It's like 500 plus 100 plus 5 plus 3 is way smaller than 1,000. It's simple arithmetic. I got it. It's done. Enzo. Chapter 23. The Silver-Tongued Man. The Iron Age arrives. Smooth talking guy. Okay. Like a giant robot. Bird. The scent of modern mill ramen wafts through the village. Miss Kohaku seems to have orchestrated a meal for the villagers. He started to use a more respectful title for Kohaku's name, but correct himself. Oh, he's gonna say San or something. Will you go, Chief? To do what? To eat with them. I have no intention of doing so. Is he gonna wreck it? Huh? Kohaku, just what are you up to? With the man from outside the village. With the science gourmet, foxtail ramen, blah blah blah. I can gather iron-making citizens. But the kingdom of science. Boom. They got. Is that pork? Gulp? Oh. Huh? Slurp? The puffy texture is amazing. Everything is amazing. Boo. Well, if Ganon-kun, who is powered entirely by gluttony, says so, why not? How do they know about gluttony? Are you the one who made something so incredibly tasty? Senku-kun, was it? Like, hey, What's your ideal type of girl? The type of girl who can pump a lot of air into a smelting furnace. Uh, Thank you. You might not be one to beat around the bush, but that's too straightforward. No. Hey, Genro, you guys should have some too. This ramen stuff is unbelievable. Kiki is like thirsting for it. Would you consume this suspicious food of sorcery? In the first place, a god accepting the gift of food is out of the question. Rules are rules. Oh, then what is that gold lance of yours? Food is no good, but you'd accept a valuable item. It's like, she's right. Buzz. Oh, hold on. Hey, if you dilly dally, the noodles will get soggy. How many bowls have you had? I want something to drink too, like cola or something. Cola? Wait, what? Thank you. Is that an ally of yours? No. Genro, let's take a break from quarreling. Or you both. No time to explain. What? There's an enemy. Uh-oh. Wait, what? There's. Who's. Wait, who's that? It's like, he's got a scar too. Answer me truthfully. Otherwise, I'll slit your throat where you stand. They're like, on it. Are you one of that long-haired man's subordinates, you guy? With Kohaku-chan on our side, we can capture this man, no sweat. Oh dear. As lovely as being tied up by such a cutie sounds, have you perhaps mistaken me for someone else? I know nothing about any long-haired man. Since escaping my petrification, I've been alone all this time, you know. Huh? Thought your face looked familiar. Are you Scaaary Gen? Huh? Do you know him? No, not a single bit. He's some magician who wrote trashy psychology psychology books. You read them? I'm so happy, but calling them trashy is cruel. Please, call me a mentalist. Okay? You make his own clothes too? Wait, I apologize for so freely eating some of your ramen. So can you lower those weapons for me? I'm already so scared. I'm trembling. He's like, why does he have a stitch on his neck? I wouldn't want to spill this precious ramen, right? Give it to me. I'll take it for you. Huh? That's BS. This man isn't even remotely frightened. He spins lies, without the slightest hesitation. As I was once again searching for food alone today, I suddenly encountered a nostalgic scent of ramen and grew weak in the knees. Huh? Oh. Cuckoo. Well, I'll accept what you say for now. Anyway, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Anyone who eats the ramen, I've got work for you. Work? Oh. Washing the dishes? Whoa! They're like pounding them. This remodeling has given our L pumping ability a power up. This is Iron Factory level 2. Wait, they can put more air. With this and the shift system, it looks like we can do it. Scaaary Gen. It's like our Taiju and Yuzuria doing well. It's like, oh. So that's how it is. For you to frantically challenge me with that kind of trick. It's very brave of you. Are you really going to challenge a mentalist? Huh? But rest assured, because they're extremely well. Especially that Taiju-chan, with that boundless stamina of his. You know what I mean. Thank you, Chan. Huh? Has to be that long-haired man's lackey. Should I kill him? Oh. Hold up, idiot. Scaaary Gen, you 1,000,000,000% saw through my trick. But why have you suddenly decided to admit that you're Tsukasa's ally? Because the situation changed when I saw this. Boom. Because they make iron. The knight. About to mold it. Oh. To be honest, I thought it'd be the Tsukasa's empire's victory, without doubt. Evidently. My job was to confirm that Senku-chan was dead. Tsukasa, Senku's alive, and that would be the end of it. That's what I intended to do anyway. However, if you somehow manage to make iron weapons, the outcome is uncertain. They're gonna become knights. It's like a big buster sword. All I have to do is make a false report. It was only some primitive village. Senku's dead. With that, I can save you, Senku-chan. Cool. If you did that for me, I would actually be quite grateful. Like, I have no policy whatsoever. I'm the smooth talker in the world. As long as I can live having a good time with cuties, I'm happy. Whether Tsukasa dies or Senku-chan dies, I don't give a darn. No matter who I have to betray, I'll back the winning horse. I'm considering it. So I'll betray Tsukasa and become Senku-chan's ally. In the battle of Tsukasa Empire versus the Kingdom of Science, which will be the victor? Boom, he throws off his cloak. Isn't that already decided? The Kingdom of Science. Boom. Whoa, finally. It's raw iron. Iron acquired. Iron is here. Here. Chapter 24. Lightning Speed. Everywhere you look around, there's Mother Nature. Top of a cliff? The trickster, Gen, wants. Between Senku-chan and Tsukasa-chan, which victory will be sweeter? That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Items made with science. Food like ramen, difficult labor. You revive idols and like. A dream harem. Easy work. Oh. Deep down inside, which one do you all prefer? What's a harem? It's like, sorry. It's better if children don't know about that yet. Like, Secret different thinks ramen is better. It's like, oh. Ramen is nice and all. Isn't it hot like this? Oh yeah. However, I might be inclined towards Tsukasa-chan's side. Okay, see butt cheeks? You said it was Asagiri Gen, right? A guy with shallow egotism like yourself. He'd either be killed or locked away. He's like, whoa, scary, double knife. If you don't make it back to Tsukasa, the big man himself will make an appearance. That's a checkmate for us, huh? Gen, what happened? Think he's alive. Cool. Not to worry. Using an incredibly new item, iron. Once you see what we make from this point on, I'm 10 billion% sure you want to join the Kingdom of Science. How's that? Are you gonna make a katana or something? A power plant. Wait, what? Already? He's like, what the heck are you saying? No way, that's impossible. Why is your raw copper untouched like this? It's pretty, so I didn't want to break it. I'll melt it down and make copper wire. You're not listening, darn it. Oh, next. If we can get some lightning to appear. Boom, huh? Really appeared. Huh. It certainly is storm season, but roll. Isn't this too lucky? Yeah. The opposite, you moron. This is the worst case scenario. We're to come at a time we're not a single bit ready. Walk, yeah, and they're like going. The wrath of the sky, lightning has arrived. If you're hit by it, you'll die. Get the women and children inside. Huh? Are you thinking about a lightning generator? There isn't such thing. Of course. With just a magnet. One can make a generator. This is a magnet. Don't we have the ones from the iron sand? I'm not talking about those weak baby ones. He needs an iron rod. Once lightning strikes, iron rod. With the power of science, you can make a high-powered magnet on your own. Yep. A lightning rod. I have no intention of just standing around here waiting. I won't ignore a chance like this. I'll prepare immediately. Yes, literally. With lightning speed. Boom, they crack it. Huh? First, we melt the copper. There's lacquer coating Kaku shield. Kaku shield. Oh, what? We're in the village. Do you have that? It's like she goes. I went and borrowed some lacquer. Lacquer's ability is an insulator. As an insulator is enough. Coat it onto the iron rod. Drip. What? Wow. What are you doing with the bridge's plank? Oop. I should carve a ton of ingredients. Or indentations. Wait. I should carve a ton of indentations. There's a board like this, right? Oh, okay. That's okay. Like making what's I'm like where they pour in the cast. Once we pour copper into the indentations, we wrap the hardened copper wire around the iron rod. Huh? Oh no, oh no, oh no! The bridge got broke by the outsider and everyone. They're gonna freak out. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's finally shown his true malicious colors, huh? Oi. Oh. Then didn't they summon this with their sorcery? Uh, this wrath of the sky? Leave it to me. I'll kill them. Huh? Oh. Uh, Meathead's coming. Shoot. It's magma. He's not a guy you can reason with. We can't avoid a fight. Are we cornered into an all-out war with the village? Darn it. There must be. There's no hope in this mess. Excuse me. As I'm not getting wrapped up and killed her. There you can go. Won't you gather some flowers, Saiku-chan? Flowers. Now war, right? Boom. They give him flowers? Ah. What's this pompous idiot holding flowers for? Are you guys that call... Wait. Are you the guys that called down the wrath of the sky? Mwahaha. You got balls to come out to be killed on your own. That's not it. It's the opposite. All of us here, with sorcery, came to get rid of Lightning-chan. What complete jurors? Like this, you see, huh? Clap. Oh, wait. Sleight hand? They really disappeared. Even from my eyes. Impossible. It's like, whoop. Down his sleeves. They can't see it. Magma and others. The technique called back palm. Oh. Good. Aren't you capable, Mr. Fake Magician? Go up the top of the... Okay. Top of the hill. Or the mountain. It's not entirely impossible, NASA. In fact, an old guy at NASA called Wesolowski centers apparatus on a place where lightning often strikes, and succeeded in an experiment to create a magnet. I just happened to pick my location on a bare mountain. It's super incredible rock. This super incredible rock. Rome. This is the fruits of your 10 years of research. Yeah, are you nervous? Oh, boom. We made it. The bare mountain. An excellent landing spot. If it's going to hit, it's gonna be here. They're digging some kind of grave. Wait, get in a row, you guy. Don't you just want a silver lance? Our job is to watch. Rules are rules. Lightning is close. Shoot. We only use the logs to stand up the lightning rod. We won't make it. Who? If only we had something that could pierce the ground. And they see the spear, huh? Ooh. No! Anything but the lance. Isn't this just perfect? It's like, flicks out. Boom. Flippies. Boom. Ties the rope. Digs in. Moon. Huh? Good. Has ascended. Got Ra. Or, got Thor. The god of electricity. My lance! Alright, for the generator. High-powered magnet acquired. Boom. Just lightning strikes. In this stone world, a generator. Are you serious? The strike of science sounds clearly. Okay. Chapter 25. In this hand, I hold the light of science. The cover, the color spread. Boom, strikes. Ha ha ha. Seriously, Senki-chan. Starting from scratch in a world of stone, you couldn't actually. The sudden emergence of electricity. This really fires me up. Starting from zero, the survival story has finally come this far. Discover, invent the power of science. Color spread. Lightning after the rain. Croak. Takes out. Oh, the spear broke. Your gold lance is all in shambles. I'm sorry, but let it go, Kenro. It was an emergency after all. It's like, thank you, we'll definitely make another one for you. It's like, yep, probably. What's this? Where did your lance go? Has it disappeared? Let's look around. And it was made just for you, too. You wouldn't even let me hold your gold lance, huh? Oh, got pounded a bunch of times. Thank you. Think making these magnets has failed, huh? I can't get them to touch each other. Some mysterious force is stopping me. Oh, so north and south or backwards. Turns around. Whoa! Wow! It's crazy powerful. High-powered magnet acquired. Dart iron, electricity, high-powered magnet. So we can make it with this, huh? That incredible electricity thing. But even though Senki-chan said power plant will be steam powered, wind powered, you couldn't possibly mean nuclear power. Man powered. Oh, of course, that's how it is. Really? They're pounding like the iron. Once we stretched the sheet copper through pounding, what was his lips? They have allergic reaction. We cut out a disc shape. Behold, with this incredible hard rock I found the other day, corundum, I will cut out. What's with his lips? It's the next hardest after diamond. As expected, Chrome's collection. Doing tipping wheel. I was thinking about using phosphoric acid to cover the copper wire. Although the lacquer is sloppy, it's still good. So Senki-chan, we got all worried about. Should I say something? Should I not say something? But why have you become an panman? Allergic to lacquer. Oh. And Panman is a very round Japanese children's cartoon character. Okay. It's like, huh? Alright. Cool. Suddenly made, specially made for the science, for the Kingdom of Science. A dual-sided generator. Complete. Generator acquired. Boom. Got magnets. Okay. So they're gonna, okay. Do you spin both discs at the same time? Seems pretty difficult. If it's two people, it should be doable. Want to break apart if they aren't turning in sync? Yeah. Even if you had a pair with perfectly matched physical abilities, they'd have to. Huh? You got the two guards. My, isn't electricity simply amazing, Senki-chan? Huh? In a scientific civilization, TV, laptop, cars, is that a drone? Cell phone? That's to say, our world of sorcery. All of our devices were powered by electricity. If we just had that electricity, we could make or fix gold or silver lances. Couldn't we, Senki-chan? Oh, that's why they're gonna. Electroplating is considerably difficult. Do you even know the process for it? I don't have a clue. Scaaary gone. Guy, you seriously spin stories as light as a feather, huh? Like they're amazed. Ooh. Rah, and they're like doing it. As expected, brothers, perfectly matched. Coo. By Kenro and Genro. Roll. The Kingdom of Sciences, citizens, has gathered quite a few members. We got 5 plus 2 plus 4. 7 plus 4, that's 11. Will you really be able to generate like that? I steamed this. A bamboo timber. Wait, a bamboo fiber. What? Puts on top. Does it need to be high up? Coo. It doesn't. I've just been looking forward to this. Huh? What? Taken out? With electrodes? Oh, isn't it? Okay. Complete the current. Boom. Ah! That's it. Was it Edison? Made from Japanese bamboo. And Edison light bulb. Light bulbs. Chrome. This is nice. Is the night scary? Yeah, I guess it does get pretty dark. Why do you ask all of a sudden? In my time, there was no darkness. Around the world, light bulbs erased the night. Old man Edison's incandescent light bulb held the darkness at bay 24 hours a day. With science, humanity won against night. Actually, it was Tesla, but whatever. That illuminated the world 3,700 years ago. It was only there for less than a second, completely different from flame. A shiny, bright light of science. The monkeys are amazed with the pigs. Boom. Oh. Like, sees it? Is it still burning? Huh? Electricity in the Stone Age. Seriously. We look at this, Tsukasa-chan. Boom. When I first started going through science books, his was the first biography I ever read. It was Edison. In a 10 billion% rundown library, I found it. Huh? That's why it was originally called electricity. So basically, in space, there are only 4 kinds of force. Gravity, and electromagnetic force. That's electricity. Like 5 plus 3 equals 8. So he's like learning all about this in like elementary school. There's also strong force and weak force. Coo. That's so ambitious. That's so ambiguous. I could laugh. Huh? In other words, the thing called electricity is the first foundational power in science. Isn't this thrilling? I'm out to create civilization from zero in this stone world. We will become like Adam and Eve, naked and alone. I was born into this primitive world. After struggling for a year and 4 months, finally, science foundation, electricity it's here. The beginning starts here. Boom. The light shines all around. Huh? Like in his, was he slapping his? That was pretty amazing. When like the first people got lights, they're like, there's like a story like they got it and like they set it up in their house, like they turn it on, and like all around them they just looked at how dirty the house was and they just started cleaning, because they didn't notice like how dirty it was inside. That's the end of volume 3. Wow. So they got electricity now. Power plants. Got iron. Yeah, what are your thoughts if you're like reading this with me? What are you gonna do next? I don't know. And if you're all new, subscribe, like, comment, leave any suggestions, recommendations for like manga or like, I don't know, anime you should watch. And with that, thank you for watching and have a good rest of the day. Bye.